Vuka Online News at this hour. The President Cyril Ramaphosa says the National General Council has agreed that the harmful practice of ukuthwala and the forced marriages of young girls must be condemned without a doubt. Closing the NGC in Boksburg on Thursday, Ramaphosa said the party's government employees should now be pushed to fast-track efforts to eliminate the practice and reinforce the state's broader war against gender-based violence. The renewed agency lends as South Africa confronts troubling data. In 2021 alone, 207 child marriages were recorded according to Statistics SA. Of these, 188 were girls forced into marriage and 19 were boys. 37 of the marriages were civil and 19 were customary. Stats SA's Director for Education and Child Statistics, Dr. Sebel Weko, said the figures underlie a crisis too often hidden in the rural communities. Ramaphosa last month officially declared the gender-based violence a femicide and a national crisis, telling the G20 Social Summit in Ekurhuleni that the systemic failures from sluggish policing to secondary victimization continue to deepen the scourge. The Border Management Authority has disrupted a suspected human trafficking operation and intercepted 14 Ethiopians and 16 Bangladeshis at OR Tambo International Airport in two separate incidents. In the first incident on Thursday, 11 December, 14 Ethiopian nationals comprising 5 men and 9 women were intercepted upon arrival at OR Tambo International Airport, and BMI spokesperson Meme Mohotsi said they were all traveling in an Ethiopian Airlines flight. The interception followed the BMA's analysis of passenger details, which flagged their movement patterns and suspicious. Preliminary investigations revealed a modus operandi commonly used in human trafficking syndicates, where individuals attempted to transit through South Africa en route to neighboring countries and later re-enter South Africa. As a result of these findings, all 14 individuals were intercepted. Umalusi assures the class of 2025, their families and higher education institutions that the investigations into reported exam irregularities will not delay the results of unaffected matric pupils. The exam quality assurer was responding to the revelations of irregularities in the National Senior Certificate final exam. The affected subjects include maths, physics, and English home languages. These issues were identified during the marking process. Minister of Basic Education Vuka confirmed on Thursday morning that officials detected a breach in Gauteng during exam marking. Markers flagged similarities between a pupil's English home language paper 2 answers and a marking guide. This prompted a broader investigations. English home language papers 2 focuses on literature divided into 3 sections: poetry, novels, and drama. It requires both an essay and a contextual analysis of the said text studied during the year. Goribe said that at least 26 matriculants from 7 schools in Pretoria admitted to access leaked question papers and marking guidelines before their exams. The admissions formed part of the department's ongoing investigation. The African Growth and Opportunity Act is set to be extended by a further 3 years. On Wednesday, the U.S. Committee on Ways and Means approved the AGOA Extension Act by a vote of 37-3, Reuters reported. The committee, which described the trade initiative as the cornerstone of economic relations between the U.S. and sub-Saharan Africa nations, did not mention any exclusion of South Africa in its statement. However, there are widespread fears that Pretoria will be excluded from the renewed AGOA following murderings at the White House this week. U.S. Trade Representative Ambassador Jameson Greer faces sharp questioning from Republican Senator John Kennedy over South Africa's continued participation in AGOA. This took place at a Senate Appropriations Committee hearing, where Kennedy argued that South Africa is not America's friend, while pressing Greer on why the country should continue benefiting from the trade program. In your sports, Little known Spaniard Eugenio Chacarra, who is ranked 150th in the world in South African Christian Berg, equally unfamiliar to those who don't follow local golf too closely, and ranked 713, fired the lowest rounds on day one of the Alfred Dunhill Championship at the East Coast on Royal Johannesburg on Thursday to lead by one shot from two South Africans hungry for more titles. Chacarra made 8 birdies and eagled 3 of the par 5 on 18th hole and one bogey in a round of 63 to be 9 under par, alongside Berg, who made 10 birdies and an eagle, 3 at the par 5 18th, but also 3 bogeys. The 25-year-old Berg had 6 birdies in a row from holes 1 to 6, and 2 more South Africans are further shot back at 7 under par, namely Daniel van Donner and LIV golf star Brandon Grace, both shooting 65s. And the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Gayton McKenzie, says he is awaiting a response from Bafana's head coach, Hugo Broos, after the Belgian was accused of making racist and sexist remarks. On Thursday, the UDM said they had asked the Human Rights Commission to investigate the comments Broos made about Bafana defender Mbegazeli Mbogazi and his agent, Basia Michaels. Broos slammed Mbogazi at a press conference on Wednesday at Tok's High Performance Center after the 20-year-old missed a flight from Durban to join the Bafana camp ahead of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations finals. Bruce also criticized Mbogazi's move to MLS in the US to join Chicago Fire. He referred to Mbogazi's agent, Basia Michaels, as a nice little woman who thinks she knows football. For this and other sports news, tune in to Vuka Sports Hour every weekday at 3 p.m. In your weather, Pretoria will be cloudy and hot, temperature highs of 27 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Johannesburg, cloudy and warm, temperature highs of 25 degrees and scattered thunder showers. Cape Town, cloudy and cool, temperature highs of 21 degrees and scattered thunder showers. Durban, cloudy and hot, temperature highs of 32 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Bloemfontein, cloudy and warm, temperature highs of 25 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Polokwane, cloudy and hot, temperature highs of 28 degrees and scattered thunder showers. Appington, cloudy and cool, temperature highs of 22 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Port Elizabeth, cloudy and warm with temperature highs of 24 degrees and extensive thunder showers. And East London, cloudy and warm with temperature highs of 25 degrees and extensive thunder showers. For Vuka Online News, I am Monges Makalima.